Hello friends, and welcome back for another video. Today we are going to be setting up our monthly spread for April, and we'll see if we have time to take a look at our second actual week of our weekly plan with me. For now, I just thought that we would just quickly run through and set up our weekly, our entire month. I have already gone ahead and set up my memories page and like the dashboard. I know a lot of you kind of skipped that. I personally happen to enjoy this. I will just show you how it looked like for the month of March, and I will likely end up printing some more pictures for this. But I kind of like the idea of, once again, keeping track of like the lunar cycles, any birthdays, goals. I usually just use kind of a sticker here for the for a quote. Then I usually keep track of movement, personal, and business. Now I already have a new kind of the petite planner set up for, obviously, for movement and for budgeting. So I'm not really going to leave that here, but I already set up my memories page because I really like using this as memories, and I use like a basic washi from Jane Davenport. So this is the washi that I end up using, and then I just kind of crossed it out with one of the thin washis from, oh my goodness, what is the name? From Happy Planner. I don't know what happened here. This is weird, but whatever. That's okay. So I'm just kind of printing out like basic little pictures of just sort of what's kind of catching my eye for the month of April. And then here's the monthly spread, and I'm going to do something different, and I'm going to go with the theme of the Jane Davenport thing happening. And I totally forgot about this. I have this sticker set, which is not sticker set, this is their stamp set. So I'm going to go with this, but I also have a couple of, now I know I've done something similar with March. Did I do that? No, well, I started to do like the whole mystical like mermaid situation, but I wanted to kind of run with that a little bit more this month. So I think that maybe we're gonna use some blues, a couple of blue. And I have another, you guys already know, I love this, that mermaid style. It's so pretty for me. So, well, for you too, but you know. I'm also going to grab this. We'll see if I'm going to use it. For now, I'm just at least going to get them ready. But I've never actually done a spread where we start with a blank slate and, you know, we just do something different. But you know what? This entire month is different, so we need to do different. You know what I mean? Okay, I think that's good. Let's pick our colors, shall we? So for ink, I thought that I would go with the really nice ombre. I also have these little guys that just says shut the front door. See if I have any blue. See how much this will work out for us today. I was literally just playing with my kids when we were playing with some stamps, and then I was like, well, why don't I just do an entire spread just using stamps as decoration rather than a whole bunch of washi and like feeling like you need to use the sticker kit and all of that. Okay, let's see how we do here. Let's get you guys zoomed in. So here we go. I mean, it's going to get messy, and it's okay. I also have this sticker set that's left over from the surprise box. Isn't that funny? Embrace the change in the air. 20 minutes is all it takes, and you are beautiful, capable, and worthy. We're going to get to that in a moment, but I just wanted you to see first and foremost how beautiful this sticker is. I don't know how well you can see it on camera. Maybe you can't see it at all, but like, doesn't she already look like she's sort of trapped inside? So this was supposed to be like a very like mermaid inspired sort of underwater mystical beautiful theme, but I feel like this is sort of becoming a little bit more than that. Let's see. Wish me luck. Not as strong as I was hoping for, but that's okay. Maybe we can go back in with some pencil and get her fixed up. I think we can go in with the green or this really pretty blue. That's the only thing I don't like about stamps, is that you never really know how it's going to work out until, you know, until you're in the thick of it. But I guess that's like that with everything, to be honest, where you don't really know how things will work out until you go ahead and do it, you know? And then you just sort of make the best of it as you go. Ooh, see, like that worked out great. Like, isn't that interesting that sometimes we get things and then we totally dismiss the things we have until we're at a point where you end up reflecting on the value of it all. And why that's not necessarily a good thing, that you've been neglecting some of your assets and some of the things, some of the blessings that you have around you. And I think that this is bringing a lot of awareness for all of us, really, of what do we have, what do we want to utilize, why that's important to us. Is very much a time for us to kind of go inwards and really ask those interesting questions and really question, what do we really want, and is this still what we built, what we're really craving, is that still working for us? You know, it's sort of like being underwater. Oh, isn't that funny? Yes, that looks gorgeous. I don't know what's with the handprints. Don't ask. I'm not even going to question. I'm trying to just not even look at it right now. I guess we can just cover that up with the washi. I also have this color, which I think looks gorgeous. One thing that I would like to do though is mark down when basically we need to mark down the lunar cycles when full moon and new moon is happening. I totally forgot to keep note of it. It's a messy spread, but you know what? Right now we're in a messy season, so why not? Comment below, you guys, and let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're doing. I know a lot of you are struggling right now. In the planner community, there is a lot of talk about just not even really like looking at your planners, let alone planning every day. And that, I have to say, I hear you, but it also makes me so sad, you know, because these are the tools that we should be gravitating towards the most right now, instead of feeling like it's the last thing that you want to look at, you know? I'm going to wipe this down because this is filthy and it's getting my hands dirty, so that's not a good combination, because after a while it's just not going to the silicone is not going to stick as well as it could. So it's always a good idea to just kind of wipe down your blocks. Like, look how clean this got. See? Fixed it, but then also for spacing, it helps a lot too. But I have a nice collection, so, you know, why not use it, right? Okay, let's look at the other page here. Let's see how we're doing right now. I just really like this little door. And then there's one that literally says shut the front door. Things like that just bring me so much joy. What if we do half of this and half of it like that? Okay, let's see how this goes. Wish me luck. Maybe I should put it down here. Okay, let's try. No promises, guys. Whoa, that looks gorgeous. Here's what I think. Whether you end up planning your monthly, you don't plan your monthly, whether you use your planner daily or you have like 5 on the go, it kind of doesn't matter. It matters if it's important to you, you know? And sometimes we don't even know what's really important to us until that choice is taken away. And then when it's taken away, then, you know, what are you gravitated towards? What is it that you feel like you need? Right now I'm just decorating, legitimately. There's no rhyme or reason as to what I'm placing where. I'm literally just placing little decorative pieces everywhere. Also, if you're hearing like doors open and close, welcome to having children quarantine style. Because even if you tell them that you're trying to film, they're still gonna make noise. They're not gonna care. You know what I mean? Like, they do our best. We all do our best, guys. Let's mix this. I'm basically mixing a little bit of a green with a little bit of a blue. See how that one goes. This one is definitely not as strong. It's not as pigmented, so. Look how nice that looks though. I think that looks really pretty. Okay, let's start adding some. These are also, I believe these are also Jane Davenport, as far as I remember. So we're using the girl. The girl who has a story to tell. Very pretty. And then I wanted to add some floral detailing, which I think will look really, really nice. Definitely important to wipe down in between, because otherwise it's just going to be a hot mess. Okay, let's use this one, and then we'll go back to the mermaid kit in a moment. Let's see the full picture together and then see if we're going to be adding. I would like to add something at the very top because I just feel like it's a little bit bare. Let's get you guys zoomed out, see how everybody's looking here. I wish that this was a lot stronger than what it is. I wish it was a lot more opaque, but maybe we can go in and I can kind of outline it maybe with a pencil. I see this highlighted with pencils. I don't see that highlighted with, you know what? I'm gonna add more mermaids because I like it. Right now I'm using this ombre style stamp, and wish me luck. That looks gorgeous. It looks really, really pretty. Well, I'm very happy with it. I think that I'm going to add maybe one more little partial here or here. That can be our washi, and then the rest we can fill in with washi. So let's see how I do. But I really wanted to highlight more of it. I really like that idea of the green once again with the blue. I think that looks really nice. Let's see how we do. Okay, wish us luck. Ooh, that looks like a hot mess. Life is a winding road. Well, that's getting covered up by washi tape. Pronto. We tried, guys, we tried. And you know what? Sometimes you need an epic fail to know not to do that again. So I think I can just add it here. See, down here it looks totally fine. Up here, looks like a hot mess. Okay, I think I'm good with stamping at this point, at least on some of the bigger things. So let's get this, out of here, or out of the way at least. So I don't feel like I'm swimming in ink right now, which is sort of what this feels like. Sometimes you need to swim in ink. That's all I can tell you. Let's wipe this down. And we're going to cover that like as soon as possible, because here we go, We definitely need to cover this because it bothers me so much. And I know that in about 2 minutes it will be okay. Right now it doesn't feel like right now it doesn't feel like it will be okay, but that's okay. That's how long it took. It took 2 minutes. It takes a lot less than you think to course correct some of your mistakes. Other than that, like, I really like how it's looking. I really like the direction that I'm going with it. You know, I feel like part of me really wants to add this up here, but then another part of me kind of just wants to cover it up. You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high. And let's add this. By the way, in other news, I'm not sure if you guys have seen the sneak peek from Erin Condren for the new planners that are coming out, which is essentially what I'm waiting for at the present moment, even though they have like a full warehouse sale right now. Even if the sky is falling down, I feel like we should just cover this whole thing up and then add a stick. Oh my god, did I totally cover up April? Yeah, I did. Haha. I only wanted to come up to here. And that looks so messy. Can we please correct it? Like, it looks nice visually, it looks nice from afar, but when you look at it close up, it's very, this looks like a hot mess. Now, many of you are wondering, and I feel you on this. Now that there's no school and there's no actual, like, you don't have a workplace to go to and you don't have those hectic schedules, right? What do you do with your planner? Like, a lot of you haven't used your planner because you're sitting there sort of wondering, what can I use my planner for? I usually just put in my work schedule and that's pretty much it. And I think that this, especially your life planner, was very much designed for you to put in things about your life. And I don't mean use this as a journal or memory keeping. I literally mean use it in a way that it actually takes care of the different areas of your life that relate to your life, you know? So that's without me really speaking in code. My husband always gets so frustrated with me when I speak in code. You can use it obviously to as an artistic outlet. You can also use it to use it for your personal development, as a mindfulness tool, which I know a lot of you are very much into. So a mindfulness tool is a little bit different than using it as as a journal. Because when you're journaling, you're sort of writing about your day. Versus when you're using it as a mindfulness tool, then you are actively using it for your personal development. So the things that you're reading, if you're taking any courses, you can keep track of that. You can also use this for your wellness, so for your wellness journey. So those are some of the ideas that you can use it for. Obviously, if you have children, then that becomes a whole other ball game, because then and if you're a business owner, well, that's a different story altogether. But these are just some of the ideas that I have for you for what you can use your planner for. And if you're a student, then you can actually keep track of things other than schoolwork. So if you wanted to read a book, if you wanted to develop a new hobby, if you wanted to, like, your life stuff, like anything that is related to your life that would be relevant, that you think that you should keep track of, you can actually put that here, but also you can use this for just keeping track of your actual days of how your progress is doing. You know what I mean? Maybe you're confused. Maybe I'm confused. I have no idea what the hell we're talking about today. It's one of those days. All I know is that right now most of us are going day by day. Ooh, I feel like I'm smudging this. Kind of. Not bad. We made it work, but really. Okay, let's add this here under notes. Maybe. I feel like there's one that needs to be here. Ugh. Some of these are not turning out well, but some of them are turning out really pretty. So let's leave it semi-blank just so that you have space. I would love to add another mermaid there. For now, we're gonna shut her down. No more naked stuff. For now, we can add maybe some stickers on the side. I definitely wanted to add, let's see where we can put this. You know what? You can and you will. Still crooked. Oh my goodness. I can't win with these stickers. Does that look like a hot mess to you? If you're questioning it as many times as I am, welcome to my life. On the flip side of things, I really need to put the stamps away, because then as soon as I see the stamps, I want to use them. And then before you know it, I have a hot mess on my hands, and I just don't want to deal with that right now. I really like this color and this color. I really like the ombre as well. So it's kind of nice and soft. I think I'm going to fix this off camera just so that it looks a little bit cleaner. I will show you guys in a moment, and then let's add a couple of things here. So I will be right back after the pen, and then I'll show you how it all came together. So we'll be right back. Okay friends, we are back. Hopefully sound is actually working this time. Maybe not. So I wanted to give you guys like just a quick rundown of what I changed and how I changed it. I went over the stamp again, because the face was just not showing like the details as much as I wanted to. So you've seen the washi, you've seen all the stamps. I outlined a few of them, and I used a little bit of a coloring pencil as well as some tumble brushes, which seems to be like doing the trick. So I really like sort of how everything turned out. Bottom, I kind of regret this, but whatever. Overall, I think it looks really pretty, and I didn't show you the sidebar, so hopefully you don't have too much glare. Let's turn this down a little bit. Maybe that will reduce the glare. Okay, maybe not. Kind of. Okay, well, I'll just show you real quick. Hopefully it's not glaring too much, but here, things that I wanted to remember, goals, things that I wanted to focus on, which is going to be different than the reminders. The reminders are basically just like the daily reminders. So we have exercise, we have unplugging from obviously the devices and actual either weight training, and then this is hydration. So this would be exercise, this would be hydration. Goal, this goes back to the goal of more along the side of mindfulness than anything else. Hang on, let's turn on the lights here. So with goals, like I'm really placing a larger focus on mindfulness this month than any other month, because mental health for this month, especially while we're not out and about and we're not really, you know, when you're not really connecting with people in a physical sense, then keeping your mental health is so very important. And also create something new. So tapping into that creativity, tapping into the things that are actually healing for you, for us, for our family, for children, it's so important. For focusing, I'm placing a larger focus on just keeping things very simple, one small step. Again, just going back to mindfulness, one small step each day, that's perfect. And you know, just sort of practicing how to forgive the lack of progress, especially if you're used to achieving, if you're used to doing a lot of things, or having like this really busy lifestyle. Then having a reminder like that can be key, because it's all about flowing and forgiveness, of just understanding what your new normal is and really embracing it, and keeping and protecting your vibe. So important, once again. And I added the little quote here on the bottom. Again, this is from that sticker sheet that we got from the surprise box, and here it just says, "You are beautiful, capable, and worthy." So overall, I like how everything turned out. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to fill it out some more. If I do, I will just post it on Instagram. If you're not following me there just yet, I'll just bring it over here on the screen so that you can take a look. And I wanted to thank you guys for sticking with me and for watching it. Hopefully that you found at least a little bit of inspiration here with this spread. Even if there aren't like a million things that are happening in your schedule, you should still sit down and you should still plan in your planner, because you will one day look back and hope that you would have kind of decorated the heck out of it. So this is all I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope that you guys are staying safe and keeping your vibes so high. And if you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. You can give me a thumbs up, you can subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I will see you guys again. Bye.
Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer.